place, and it won't affect the players whatsoever. That's amazing. But yeah, like I was gonna check the settings just so you guys know what we're looking at here. We still have 40 seconds to go. So if I hurry, we can go. So again, Doubt is watching over his kid right now, so he's gonna be a little bit delayed, but he'll be here shortly, I think. So winners bracket is the best of 5. First map is gonna be Arabia, then 2 home maps, then Nomad, and then Hideout. Here we go, boys. Game 1 of the Nations Cup between SY, Finland, and China, SY, and Finland. Great start, Viper. So you can see here, I put Allied Vision just quickly on so you can see like which side each. You can see the yellow and the blue colors is one team and the red is one team. So on the northeast side we have China, SY, and at the southwest we have Finland. You can already see Lux is already stealing a boar. I just want to, because laming is really, it happens a lot early game. So I'm not going to introduce the players right now. I'm just going to make sure that we catch if there's any laming or not. You can see SY, Lux is already taking a boar from Pike here. And being a Spanish flank, both of them are actually Spanish. Losing a boar as Spanish flank is really tough. So again, guys, I won't be answering too many questions in the chat and stuff while I'm casting. I want to focus on the game. You also see here Feng Xin, who is actually the pocket player of Jinghua. He's actually stealing a boar from Velez, who is Chinese here. Oh, losing a boar as Chinese can be really, really tough. He did fail though, the first try. He's gonna go again. He needs to be careful now, he's getting low HP. The normal thing to do in these types of games now are that the pocket and the flank will double lame the opponent flank. You can see they're doing it. SYO is coming in here as well with Lux to help scout and find the resources. Well, Zupe is taking a boar from Paladin Lux as well. So shit's heating up already. We're 2.5 minutes into the game, and there's already laming going on over the place. So I'm just gonna, as soon as the first minutes are out of the way, it's gonna calm down a little bit, and we can start looking a little bit on civ positions and stuff like that. But yeah, that's to be expected at this point. This is a great strategy where you double lame the opponent flank. You can see Sup is getting a boar here. He also got 2 sheep. But the thing is, he hasn't found his own sheep either now. But because he tries to help his flank, right? Sup is the pocket on this side. So yeah, I think we won't see any more laming right now. I think most of the resources are found now. So the biggest difference right now is on this side. Velez is Chinese flank. And losing a boar as Chinese flank is really hard. But he is luring deer. I think this is the second deer is luring in. He's already taking 1 there, so that's going to help. But being down a boar is really painful. Especially when the other guy is Chinese as well. He's going to have such a better start. But he's compensating by luring deer. So that's very good. So let's have a look at the civ positions now. We have SY again on the northeast side. Lux is playing a Spanish flank on the top. We have Hun's pocket with SYO. Just finding his remaining sheep right here. The other pocket is Aztecs as Paladin. This is a very tricky one. They have ended up with an Aztec pocket. I'm very curious how they're going to play this. Aztec pocket, as you know, cannot deliver knight support. So it's always a question how you should actually play the game. It's an Aztec pocket. And the flank here is SY Jinghua with Chinese. So I would say Hun's pocket is very, very good, obviously. That's awesome for them. Always doing the shoot the boar with the TC thing. It's very risky if you end up killing the boar, but with good execution it saves you a little bit of time. A few extra seconds. But yeah, again, the big thing here is going to be how are they going to play Aztec pocket on this side. They did get good lame on Velez, but yeah, that's the biggest part here. Doubt is gonna come, guys. He is taking care of his kid right now. He had to watch his kid, so he said he will be a little bit delayed. The kid will have to come first. Apologies. Okay, let's have a look on the Finland positions. So we have Pike on the left side, playing against Lux Spanish. They are both Spanish, so it's a Spanish war here. Zupi is the pocket on this side. He is also Huns. So there's a Huns mirror. Pretty much the whole side on the left side is a mirror matchup. Then the pocket for the max. What a surprise. Persian pocket. That's a great. It's like, so they're actually going a little bit off meta here, you can say. Persians is not the meta to pick on Arabia, but they have Max as Persian pocket and Viles as Chinese flank. Now, I would say the meta the last couple of years have been to play. Well, if you go even further back, the meta usually was Chinese, Mayans, Huns, and Mongols. I don't know if I think there are rules here that you can't pick Mayans and Huns. So, I mean Mayans and Mongols, and that's why you don't see either of them naturally. So, but people have been mixing up and playing Spanish instead of Mayans. No, not in Mayans. Yes, Mayan, instead of Chinese in actual pick games. So, the meta has changed a little bit. But also people have been experimenting with Aztecs, with just a big gamble of getting Aztec as a flank. So if you get Aztec as flank, it's one of the best flank civs in the game. Who has the advantage judging from civs and positions? I would say the Finland team definitely has an advantage. It seems like there's I think he lost his eagle here, Feng Jin. Aztec pocket is really hard, but they're doing something interesting here. The Aztec pocket is actually drushing the flank of his flank. So it seems like SY Jingwa is going archers, while the pocket Aztec is going drush. So the interesting part here will be the follow-up for Aztecs. Will they go monasteries, monks, or will they just boom? That's the tough question here.
Go Finland.
The Drush is already doing damage, one Vil, the other Vil is... Oh, he got out. That's very important. Viles is not off to a great start here. He got lamed, he's Chinese, and it's just very tough.
6-month man. Again, thanks for your great work for the AOC community. Do you have any plans for another 24 hours stream? Keep up the good work.
Guys, I will address the questions afterwards. I'm gonna turn off the alerts as well for the cast. I feel like I don't want the interference of the alerts when we're casting.
Less than grass.
Appreciate it, guys, but can we try to keep the alerts coming between the games? I will actually turn them off after this game, because I don't want interference. Yeah, the Drush is already paid value already. Viles is going archers as well, so it's a mirror on this side. On this side, I mean Spanish, he's going archer range as Spanish. He's going men-at-arms into range. While Lix here is going on a lot of villages on stone and gold. I think Lix went men-at-arms as well. Yeah, there's been a men-at-arms war here. But Pike is actually following up with a range. Range is not something you often see with Spanish. Most of the time you will see just towers, walls, and trying to get castle age or scouts. But yeah, I would say, again, on the positions, having a Persian and Hun's pocket is like ideal. Persians will grant a +2 attack bonus against archers as well. That's actually massive for this game. Also having Chinese giving the extra food on the farms is also very big. But yeah, based on the opening, I would say SY has definitely got the better of the opening, especially because of Viles' position. He's in quite of a pickle. Lux Villager all the way over here for some reason. I don't know if he's planning to drop a tower on the pocket. That's usually how Lux likes to play. But there is a scout here to monitor it, so I think he'll be safe. Yeah, the pressure is really piling up on Viles' side. This is the crucial point at the moment. How is Viles gonna hold and make sure he doesn't take damage from this? They place a tower. This is a nice tower. The only issue is if there's a tower coming up here from Jinghua. Put KD on overlay, please. Yes. Auto. I think we are fine now. The overlay. Jinghua just walling up. They are kind of team walling here on the right side. Jinghua and Feng Jin have team wall together. He's going market, blacksmith, so he won't follow it up with like any archers or anything like that. So the thing for Jinghua now is either he's just gonna boom, or he's gonna go monks. Based on how many vills he has on gold, he might do just like a few monks to support his flank. But primarily, he should be booming. Another villager down for Velez. You can see the villager count. Velez is actually not too far behind, but he has been just this whole situation here where he has pulled all the vills from that wood to here. You can see how they're clumping up on each other, and it's not ideal when your woodcutters are like this. So the Drush has gone to the pocket here, making some disturbance, but they can't do much. They're all weak green militia. He has 3 archers here to deal with it anyway. 2 stables from Zupi, 2 stables from SYO. Yo is also completely walled, so they are completely team walled on this side, leaving Lux to die by himself. I think they like to play like this, where Lux is the sacrificial lamb, where he walls himself in towers and just tries to be a nuisance for the enemy team, while the other civs will be power civs, or power plays. Still a lot of archers. Military-wise, Velez is actually... I think Velez is doing a good job reacting to this. You can see the population and everything, he's keeping up nicely, so it's all fine here. Done a good job, but I think he was really late to add farms. I think his castlage time will be pretty low, or slow. Knight support incoming, he's moving to stone as well, so he can add more towers if he needs to. Max made only 1 stable, so let's figure out what the Aztec is doing. 2 TCs right off the bat, no monastery as I can see yet. I like the idea of going like a monastery here and just supporting your flank with monks. Yeah, he's pretty safe for Xinhua. He can't really be pushed. He's also stonewalling the weak points, which are the palisades. There's not too much they can do actually to Xinhua right now. Xinhua has all his units on this side though, so he can potentially counterattack and do a lot of damage. Oh, Lix is in danger here. There are knights from Yo though, so he should be fine. Did Velez delete his tower? Apparently so, yes. Probably because they clumped up too much. I'm not sure why oh, they are popping up. There was just nothing happening. I was wondering why I didn't get these. Okay, so 3 TCs up for Yo, 3 TCs up for Zupi as well in a sec. Apparently oh, that's just a militia. The max on 2 TCs, but he's Persians, he doesn't need a 3rd TC that quick, because the TCs from Persians produce faster. So the 3rd TC is no big rush for Persians. We're trying to break through here, another pair of stone walls. He's moving to stone as well. You might see a transition into Chukunus later on, but no. Like I said, I thought Velez was going to be really late to castlage because of all the disturbances. And that seems to be the case as well. You can see Xinhua is already halfway there, while Velez is doing wheelbarrow and hasn't even clicked up. Let's check Velez's economy. He's so far from castlage still. I still think at this point the game is going to be decided on how Velez manages to hold. Of course, he does have the bonus of having Persian's pocket versus Aztec pocket, so he's going to have much more support early on. But still, he's in a very dicey spot. Yo's just sneaking around with knights, looking to do some damage anywhere. He's not really looking to engage with these, he's just looking to pick off vills, pick off any weak units he can find. Supe is doing the same here. This is not an army to kill something necessarily, it's just to raid and cause disturbances. Because they don't have any upgrades, right, on their units. You have no upgrades here, no upgrades here. It's just to pick off 1 vill here, cause some idle time, pick off another vill there, and so on. But if I was to assess this game right now, I would say I really like the position of SY. Mainly because Velez is in a tricky spot. This looks gonna get a castle up. But Lux has a really open map, like it's really hard to defend this map. So he's getting away with getting a castle up. Pike is doing the same, but actually both their maps are kind of exposed on the left side. But both of them are going to transition to Conks. Conks is like an impossible unit to deal with in castlage once you get to a good number. So, oh, it's going to break in here. Oh, that's... Oh, nice quick wall with the market from Yo here. Very nice. This could have actually done some damage, so that's very nice that Yo got that market down. Seems like he killed a vill here or 2. Causing some damage still. He had those units snuck in. He just left them inside until he was castlage. And once he had upgrades done on them, he moved straight on. Kill some units. Oh, he's gonna get more here and cost more. Like this is so annoying to deal with as well. It's like you can't just send 2 knights and deal with it. You need like 5, 6 knights, and even upgrades would help. At the same time, he's putting pressure here, and but then again, there are Persian knights, so he will be able to deal with it pretty safely. It's just a nuisance and annoying to deal with. Nothing else really taking place. He's adding monks now, Jingwa, but they are more just to pick up relics and drive knights away. He actually got a conversion here already. He's trying to get this one as well. Pike now with +1 armor. Zupi has no upgrade still. He's doing wheelbarrow now. A little bit late for wheelbarrow, I think. He's already at 60 villagers, so wheelbarrow should have come earlier. But it's fine. Yo doing gold mining. Still, Viles he has such an exposed map as well, and already being behind is just it's like it's a snowball effect, right? You take some damage early on, and it's just gonna snowball, and you fall further, slightly more behind. He's not really far behind, but he is enough behind that it can be like game deciding at this point. 2 more vills going down for Pike. Again, just annoying. There you can see a pocket. Civil villager counts, SY, both have their pockets ahead. So they are in a good spot. The issue is, well, it's not an issue. The question is, how will Aztecs do in Imperial Age? Naturally, he's gonna go for Elite Eagle Warriors, and he's just gonna aim to raid everywhere. But you can see they are starting to try and get a team wall up here with stone walls. I assume they're gonna finish. Yeah, they're trying to get a whole team wall set up here, but they're leaving Viles outside, just like they left Lux outside here. Kongs coming in. Oh, this is so annoying. He has 2 monks though, so he should be able to actually... Why isn't he converting? Should have sent those knights in and start converting. I don't understand why he waited so long. Now the Kongs gonna get away. Yeah, he should never let the Kongs get past here. Now they're gonna be even tougher to deal with. Doing good damage here though. He can actually take this TC. It doesn't have fletching or bodkin at all. So the TC is really weak. And there's not full villager count inside. Of course, Yo would probably help in time. But look at this, like they own knights, singular knights so easily. Just 2 shots and the knights are gone. This is such an annoying thing to deal with at this stage for Zupi. Actually, it puts him quite far behind in my opinion. Yo is going to Imperial Age. Zupi is adding knights, even more knights, I think. Yeah, he keeps not adding knights and delays his Imperial Age because of these Kongs now. Well, you can see Yo is going to Imperial Age with a great economy. Feng Jin is going to Imperial Age. And Max is imping as well. But it's still going to be 2 pockets in Imperial versus 1 pocket. Some raid being done on Lix here, putting him... He's actually 10 vills behind Pike. Pike has 4th TC coming up. They're gonna deal with this, but I think there's... Yeah, because Yo didn't make many knights. He's going Imperial Age, right? Well, Zupi has made a lot of knights in Castle Age. Yo's gonna hit Imperial Age 29 minutes. That's a really good time for Hans. They can do that because they didn't make too many knights. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication here. Still getting more vills. They know that the other guys are about to hit Imperial Age. They're kind of... Yeah, they're forcing the team wall here. With Stonewall. They have to do this, because else the Eagles are gonna raid them all over the place. Now this is dealt with, Conquistadors. Once there are so many Conks, you need to just get out of there. But yeah, I think they're trying to... This is gonna be annoying to deal with for Yo as well. These guys can always find pockets where they can sit, where knights can't get a surface area on them, and then they can do a lot of damage, even to Imperial Age units. But Yo... 2 stables, 4, 5 stables. He should be able to deal with it. He has a monk as well. Well, the monk is gone. But still. So, yeah, as we thought, it's gonna be an eagle spam from Feng Jin. Oh, I would have really liked to see this castle forward. Castle forward would mean that they will definitely break in with the eagles. Right now, they can always stonewall and sit behind the walls. They made that castle forward. Because with the elite eagles, they know they can. So they should, I think, Jinghua should have made that castle forward. Now the Eagles might not be able to break in, but they grant map control. They allow you to set up trade. So even if you don't really do the game-ending damage... Oh, is he paying attention? It's a hole! It's a hole! Oh no! Oh, that hurts. Now they have an entry point for the Eagles as well. Oh, this is such a mistake. This is such a game. I think this can be game right here, guys. Oh god, this is such a... Oh god, so painful. That single hole here in this wall. Now, like, the thing is, sure, it's only these units now, but it's the, like, the floodgates are open, right? Now, if everyone stays in this area... I mean, they're trying to put pressure here, but they have an opening now. I mean, with the archers behind, they should be able to break in here, too. This is just a really tough spot for Finland right now. But this hole here, I mean, the floodgates are open. If they wanted to, they could send all the 40 eagles of Feng Jin as well through here, and there would be nothing they could do. The Max as well, he likes to do this. I don't know why. I don't like the going heavy camels as pocket. Sure, in some situations it can be good, but it's just a defensive unit. They will defend, sure, but camels against eagles, it's just a waste of space, pretty much. There's also some monks in here. Just go straight for paladin. Don't. They are the power unit. They're gonna be more effective regardless. Heavy camels are... They're just gonna buy you some time, maybe here and there. They're not gonna do much. Okay, well, they did get this closed, so they're safe now, but the issue here is here now. The Max had to commit his units to help closing that hole over here, and that just left them all by themselves here. He is doing a good job. Oh, he needs to hurry. Wall this! Wall! 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 Put a gate! Put a gate! No! Oh well. This is rough. Villes is completely out of the game. You can see just his villager count, 48. He's completely out of the game. The Max is trying to switch into Cavalier, but the damage is like, as they say, the damage is done, boys. Yo, still Blast Furnace. I don't think he's doing Paladin yet. Could be. Sometimes this dashboard messes up a little bit with Paladin. I'm not sure. Yeah, and there's no like game. This is just like they're just ignoring each other on the right side. Everything is on the left side. I mean, everything is on the right side. Pike is going to Imperial Age. Lux is not close to Imperial Age yet, but I don't think that will make a difference right now. But this is painful. Villes is down to 45 vills, while all the other guys are around 100 plus. While Qingwan and Lux around 100. So everything now is on the Max. How well will he be able to buy time for Villes to get back into the game? Yo is on the right side as well. I mean, this is like completely stonewall, right? So they don't have a reason to try to push here. I mean, they're trying to break in here, but just doubling and tripling and quadrupling where the holes are is the right choice to do. They could actually keep this open now if they wanted to. But it doesn't really matter. So population-wise now, both the pockets of Finland have great population still. Pike is also doing well with Lux, competing with Lux. They are going to break in here though. It's going to be another issue they have to deal with. The Max has to like spend units on the left and right side. I think this is really hard. You have the Max and SYO doing Paladin now. I think he wants Yo's Paladin kicking. He has already 55 Cavalier out. That's going to be 55 Paladin. That's going to be rough. Okay, they're keeping this open now. It's a good move. Yeah, these are going to turn into Paladin as well now. And then this army actually wins over this, at least for a while. Again, doing a lot, like the SY are they're just dominating at the moment. They are picking the fights. They're deciding where they want to fight. They are completely controlling and dictating the whole pace of this game. More damage being done to Villes. He's down to 30 villagers, below 30. One player being this far out of the game in a high-level game like this is pretty much game over. I don't see how they are gonna come back from this. They're trying to set up trade as well, but as you can see, SY already have a lot of, well, not a lot of trade cards, but they have plenty of trade cards running. They're doing a nice surround here. They're gonna, with the Eagles coming, maybe they can't clean it up actually. Yeah, the Eagles coming here was great timing from Paladin, or Feng Jin. Sometimes you might hear me say Paladin when I refer to Feng Jin, because he's better known as Paladin. Second, my phone is Okay, so where did it go wrong? I think the biggest issue was from the honestly I think this game might have been quite decided already in the first 2-3 minutes with the laming they got on the Chinese flank. Playing Chinese as a flank is already so difficult because of it's hard to get the good Dark Age. And when they managed to steal... when they managed to steal a boar... I don't know if they stole more than a boar, but being a boar down as Chinese, and then your opposite boar, your opponent, Chinese, has an extra boar, that is quite hard to play. And he also got like the double early on with the Drush from Aztec Pocket and the archers from Jinghua. Now this castle is... oh, this is a beautiful castle. This pretty much controls all these 3 extra golds from the max. And they're never gonna be able to take that back. Never. Of course, this is a quite important game for them, so they're gonna fight on. Whoever loses this series is going down to the losers bracket. So they're not gonna give in easily, naturally. Makes sense. But at this point, you can see, just look how far they're pushed back on the map. If you look at the minimap, the SY are in, like, they have like 75% of the map. The pushing and the fights are always happening inside Finland's base, where they are just pushing further and further in. And soon they're actually gonna be like on top of the trade. You can see they're just one screen away from the trade. So a big fight coming in here. Zupi. Oh, this is quite a bad move from Fengjin here. Yeah, apparently it was clicking that paladin right there. They should be able to clean this whole thing up right now. They have a lot of paladins, and also the Persian +2 bonus against Arbalest and Archers really coming into play. Yo is coming with a lot of paladins here, but he's not entering. He's not entering here to help out in the fight. I think it's too late to enter here now. He should just go back. Else he's gonna waste all his paladin. This is a good fight for Finland, by all means. Is it enough though? When Velez is still sitting around 30-40 population. Yeah, and the big issue is how much time can Pike buy here on his own. Lux is doing bombard towers as well. And Paladin has no answer. I mean, Pike has no answer to bombard towers. Once the bombard tower train starts coming in, it's like you're just gonna lose ground the whole time. You're never gonna be able to actually like push back. Again. Oh, Jinghua is actually mixing into camels now. This is a really, really nice move by Jinghua, I think. Very, very clever, because both the pockets are going Paladin, so it just makes sense to go camels. The natural transition for Chinese is usually to switch into Chukunu, something like that. But I really like this transition from Jinghua into camels. It counters both the pocket units. I also think Paladin should, or Fengjin, should probably even make 4 barracks and mixing in pikes, just to get even more efficient trades. But there you can see the trade is up and running. Trade carts are... yeah, actually Max and Pike have decent count of trade carts. That's why guys haven't really started that much trade. But yeah, you can see they're pushing here. This castle is gonna go down. Pike has to run, he can't fight these units. Once that castle is down, the way to the trade... I mean, they're already in the trade. It's even shorter. They're gonna start losing trade carts. And honestly, I think that's gonna be all she wrote. They're just fighting here, but as long as they fight here, even if they take bad trades, they're keeping all the Max's units here, all of Zupi's units, and allowing there to be a double over here. You can see Pike is losing all his units. He's being chased by a couple of Paladin, while he spends a lot of Paladin over on this side as well, just taking out trade, taking out the economy, and all the good stuff. The castle is gone, and now they're gonna get this hill in front of the trade route. And that's gonna be GG. I was hoping they would call GG, as I said. That's gonna be GG, because that would have been sweet. But they're trying to react. Max is trying to send all his paladins over to stop this. But then again, like, this is just like, okay, there's the GG. But you swing the battle over to the left side, you force the other guy to send all his units to the left side. What's gonna happen then? This push here is gonna suddenly push in, and suddenly you have to go to the other side to defend again. So you're just like torn between the sides and never gonna actually, yeah. There's no way you come back from this. especially with Villes being down 50 to 50 population. Very nice game from SY. The laming on Villes really paid dividends as the game went on. And also, I think they did a really nice strategy with the pocket of Aztecs going Drush to the flank on their side. And yeah, Yo also, quick boom, didn't make too many knights. Lux was able to not take damage from Zupi's knights, who invested into a more heavy castle age. And yeah, it just ended up being the better strategy choice. You could argue maybe it's a better Civ pick. It's a safer Civ pick maybe to go Aztec. Or maybe, I mean, Persian is a safer Civ pick, but Aztec can really pay off as well. But yeah, it's really well played by SY. They did everything right after the laming was successful. So let's check the achievements, like a pro caster. And I also need to switch the score. So let's do that quickly. Bam. Procaster right here. There you go. There you go. 1 for China SY, 0 for Finland. Where's Dautovich? He's supposed to be here. He said he had to look after his kid for a while, so he might be a little bit late. But we will see when he comes. Military, the max, a lot of kills. Makes sense. Persian pocket. He had a lot of crossbows to kill throughout the game. Yeah, Yo with the better boom. Makes sense because he was focusing on not making too many knights and just booming. You can see the trade as well. Feng Jin was up early with trade. Yo and Lux had started trade. Only the max pretty much with trade on the other side. Pike as well. Up times, this one is big as well. Villes over 2 minutes later to Jinghua. While you can argue he did deal well with the early pressure, the issue was still that the early disturbances caused to him made him fall behind economy-wise and development-wise. So that just slows down his whole development of his whole game, his whole economy, military, everything. All right. So they are switching players here, Finland. I don't know what their home map is. I don't know what